Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia here with Olivias from Deco. But in today's video, I am over the moon excited to share with you guys some easy DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. So it is summer. I love summer. It's just such a fun time because I have my kiddos here. Maybe you guys even have grandkids. And I love to kind of change up and fluff up my decor, but I want to do easy things. I don't want to be slaving over time-consuming crafting and decorating. We have a lot going on. So if you guys are new, welcome. I'm Olivia's Romantic Home, and I'm a DIY crafty mama. I took a couple of days off to spend actually with my kiddos. They were home from college for a couple of days, so that was fun to rejuvenate and relax with them. I love to craft and decorate on a budget. If you guys love that, hey, listen, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you subscribe and punch that bell, click all. It will update you every single time I post a new video. I hope you guys are relaxing, enjoying your summertime, and feeling positive. And no matter where you're at, I'm going to encourage you all to keep up the good work, putting one foot in front of the other. Now, I know you're here for the crafting and decorating, so let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super easy Deco Mesh Dollar Tree summer wreath. Okay, so from the Dollar Tree, you're going to grab 6 rolls of Deco Mesh. I'm making this kind of a fun in the sun beach wreath. So I'm taking 2 rolls of the Deco Mesh. I'm pinching them together and then adding a zip tie into that center prong. And then you're going to make like a little poof, and you're going to do the same thing, pinch it together and add a zip tie to that center prong. And you just want to keep making little poofs. This is what I call my poof wreath. It's pretty fail proof, I promise you guys. At the end of this, it's going to be nice and full and deco meshy and poofy. I'm not sure either one of those things are words, but hey, you guys know where I'm getting with this. Okay, so the Dollar Tree wreaths have, and they're a 14-inch form, but they have these little prongs, and so you can just easily follow along where that little centerpiece prong is and just make poofs and go completely around the entire wreath. And then you just keep working that mesh, pulling those poofs out, adding the zip tie, and then doing that over and over again until you get the thickness that you desired. And then I'll show you guys towards the end of this tutorial a fun little way to fill out your Deco Mesh poofy wreath to make sure that you don't have any like gaping holes where you can see that wreath form. So this is kind of just a speeded up version, but again, I'm just doing the same thing in the same spot, pulling those poofs out, adding zip ties, and then trimming those off, and then just doing that over and over. So we're going to do that with 4 rolls total for this wreath. Now, this is not hard. I really always try to encourage you guys because Deco Mesh can be really intimidating. I don't know why. It always was for me. But I want you guys to know that it's actually one of the least intimidating things to work with crafting. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to pull it out and then add another little poof, but I'm going to kind of make that poof stick out just a little bit. But again, just continue adding those poofs as you go along, and it's going to look a little bit messy before we get finished, so just trust the process. Anyway, going back to Deco Mesh being intimidating. Try not to be intimidated by Deco Mesh. It's really not as scary as you think. I promise you cannot mess this up. It's actually really forgiving because it's so poofy. And you can just kind of add in more Deco Mesh wherever you feel like you need it. And the other thing is it's very pliable, so you guys can kind of ply it around. Now, I'm taking this Dollar Tree Deco Mesh. These are the last 2 rolls. We used 6 total for one wreath, and you just make a big giant loopy bow. So that's how I then go in and cover up where those zip ties were. And you're going to make about 4 of these with 2 rolls of mesh. You can probably get 6 out of them if you make them just a little bit smaller. But you just take the Deco Mesh, you loop it over on itself, pinch it in the center to just make like a little bow there. Super easy. And then you just keep going around it until your wreath looks nice and fluffy and full and poofy poofy poo. And you can add in, okay, so this is the great part about Deco Mesh. Once you get to this space and you already have everything pretty much on here, you can add more ribbon, you can add bows, you can add signs, and these are so great to make for really any season. So Dollar Tree has this cute sun and sand wreath or sign, and so I just tie that onto it, and then I'm adding this cute little starfish. I'm going to take and make a really easy loopy bow using some Dollar Tree ribbon. You measure it from your hand to your elbow, and then you just take the ribbon and loop it over on itself. And this ribbon is from Dollar Tree and it already has wire in it, so you're going to use the entire roll. And you do want to make your wreath bows for a deco mesh wreath a little bit larger than you might normally make it, because when you drop it down into the deco mesh, it's going to kind of eat a little bit of the size. And you guys know I love big wreaths, or I love big bows, and I cannot lie. But anyway, you're going to take a zip tie that off, and I'm just adding it in to this little spot to the side of the wreath, and then I'm going to give it a nice zhuzhing. Now, you really want to zhuzhy up your bows. That's really the secret to your bow. So when you fluff it out, you're going to want to kind of work around with it. Twist those loops, play with them, twist them a little bit more. Really get intentional about fluffing your bow. And then when you think you're done fluffing, fluff a tiny bit more. That's always been my motto. Whoops, there went a roll flying off of there, and boom, check this out. Now, I do like to add a little bit of detail ribbon, and this is just kind of some mermaid, cute little beachy ribbon. I'm going to tie it in like a double loop bow. So it's just like you be tying your shoelaces, but we're going to use two pieces of ribbon to do that, and then you're going to hot glue that. I'm just putting it into the center part of the bow to give it some dimension. And then Dollar Tree's been carrying these little starfish. I'm going to hot glue some of those into my wreath, and bam, I have a fun in the sun wreath. This is going to go out on my patio. It is currently pouring rain today. I wanted to share with you guys some little patio updates that I have going on. I haven't really done much new out there, except for try to keep it clean. I don't know if you guys have been getting a lot of rain, but we have been getting a ton of rain. So drop your weather report down in the comment section below. I always love to hear where everybody's from and what kind of weather we have going on. If you're new to my channel, I love to craft and decorate on a budget, and I just love to share those things with you. I want to give you guys a space where you can just come and unwind from your day, from the stresses of your day, where you can rejuvenate yourself by creating fun little things on a budget. And my crafts are not perfect. Most crafts aren't perfect. I don't sell my crafts. I just keep them to enjoy. So I hope you guys can enjoy them and be inspired and encourage others in your life, or make something for others. So super fun and fabulous on a total budget. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how you can make a keepsake little mirrored tray. So I'm taking this Dollar Tree jar, and this is just one of those craft jars, and I'm going to put some seashells in it that we had collected from Florida last year. I'm going to put some little stones in here as well, and some more seashells, just really layering it up. I don't know if you guys are like me, but you go to the beach with your kiddos or your grandkids, you collect a lot of seashells, you're not always quite for sure how you want to display them. This is a fun little easy idea. So you've got your little keepsake seashells, and you can hot glue them to one of those Dollar Tree plastic plates. You also might want to use a bonding glue if you're going to be using this like in a highly trafficked space. And then I'm just going to hot glue a mirror on top of that, but this is just basically going to be like a decorative tray. I also like to really layer little plates on top of that, and then we're just going to use a Dollar Tree candlestick. I may have done it in reverse next time. Terrible angle here. Gosh, don't look too close at that, but my goodness. Anyway, crafting with mirrors, right? So I flip that candlestick upside down, and I'm going to pop this mirror on top of here, and bam, look at what we have, you guys. We have a cute little mirror tray. I think these are great for a beauty space because you could hang little dainty earrings from it, put some pretty jewelry on that, put some beachy seashell goodies on there, or just whatever you love. Now I do have this breathe sign on top, which is making it like look a little bit tilty. I think this sign was too heavy. I'm going to share with you guys how to make that breathe sign in another video, but I thought this was just a fun, fabulous little idea on a budget. And then you've got your little beachy goodies underneath there, and it's a way to display your keepsakes. You guys could also, glue your seashells to some pretty little Dollar Tree frames. I love having memories like that, and then also finding a way to use them. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super adorable little Dollar Tree beachy welcome sign. So from the Dollar Tree, you're going to grab a welcome sign, and I'm using this fun little beachy one, and then I'm using 2 of these galvanized metal 10 signs. I grabbed these and I didn't quite know what I wanted to do with it, but once I saw this larger sign, I really felt like it would be cute to trim it out in some galvanized metal wording. I'm trying to do kind of a beach theme out on my patio, so I thought this would be just perfect for it. And I'm going to hot glue the metal sign to each end of the sign, and that's just going to kind of frame it out and help it look just a little bit more high end and fun. I love the Dollar Tree larger signs like this, but I always feel like they need just a little bit something more sometimes, so this was just a fun way to jazz that up. The next thing I wanted to do is I have these cute little starfish, and they're kind of just like the wooden cutouts. Now you could easily make a cute little garland, but I decided to take these and hot glue them to the front of my welcome sign to kind of give it a little bit of a 3D effect. And then once I had these all glued down, I decided to take some Waverly chalk paint. My sweet friend Stacy sent this to me. Thank you so much, Stacy. And it is in the color Pool, and it is so pretty, you guys. I really need to find something like big that I can paint in this blue color. I feel like this blue color is so soothing, and it just gives me all those peaceful beachy vibes. And actually, you know what? I just realized what I need to paint in this color. I have an unfinished kind of reclaimed wood table that my mom built. I think she built it. And it somehow ended up at my house in one of her last moves. And it would be so pretty to do this really pretty beach theme. In fact, I think I just got super inspired on how I want to look for my next decor. I think maybe I want to start making my outdoor patio this year look like I'm at the beach. Okay, for everybody that lives at the beach, I love the beach, you guys. I'm going to get to go, thankfully. I'm blessed enough at the end of June. I love Florida. I lived down there in my early 20s, and I love to vacation there every year. It just makes my heart so happy. Something about the ocean and the sand. And I know it's not for everybody, but for me, you guys, I can just feel it. I can hear the sound of the ocean. I can feel how my body relaxes when I'm there, and how I just really enjoy taking that time, just being on the beach and having fun. So here's that welcome sign, fun and fabulous on a budget. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys a fun little way to jazz up those Dollar Tree galvanized buckets. So this galvanized bucket is so cute, and they're actually putting out different ones, and these were beach themed, which they had such a huge beach theme vibe at Dollar Tree this year, and I was so excited to find some of it. You know, sometimes I go into my Dollar Tree and it is wiped out. I mean, the shelves are completely bare. So I know a lot of you all comment that you can't find anything. Trust me when I tell you that we have the same problem at our Dollar Tree, but every once in a while, that once in a blue moon, I'll walk in there and it's like a magical fairy has just laid out all kinds of goodies. So I was able to find these little tins, and I'm using this pretty Waverly chalk paint. This is from my friend Stacy. I think she got it at Walmart, but it is in the color Pool, and I think it is so beautiful. The color is just so amazing. It's so peaceful. And so I'm just going to take a little sponge brush. I got these from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to sponge brush one light layer of chalk paint on these. I don't want them to be too heavy. I still want it to kind of appear like a little bit washed out and beachy, but I did want to give it just a little bit of color, I guess. And since I am kind of doing this pretty blue beachy vibe, I just thought this would be so pretty. And then I have this cute little mermaid ribbon. I thought it would be fun to jazz this up. So I'm going to make these like kind of some cute little rose floral planter decor ideas. I'm going to trim this off and then hot glue this to the front of my little pool buckets, and what I want to do is put some pretty white peaceful roses in these. Another fun idea is you guys could use these to store crafting supplies, under the sink dish supplies, just anywhere that your home needs a cute little cottagey beachy feel or space to it. And so I'm just going to hot glue that to the front of this tin as well, and bam, there you guys have that. So cute. And then I'm going to tie a little burlap bow to the front of that. And again, there are so many ideas for how you can use these little organizing buckets. So I think they're super cute, fun, and easy on a total budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you how you can take 2 Dollar Tree signs and really jazz them up and maybe customize them to suit your decor. So for this one, I actually have this cute little sea sign. It's like one of the stacked Dollar Tree signs, and when I picked it up, I didn't realize that part of it was like kind of broken off the front. So I decided to chalk paint that base, and I'm going to add the breathe part to the base of that. So something I've really been trying to do this year is slow down. To slow down and take a deep breath, and to try to really just embrace, I guess, the moments in my life. I feel like I have been running a little bit at like a breakneck speed, especially with running my own business and creating and being a mama and all of those things. So maybe just for this DIY, we just all need to kind of relax and watch me paint and just breathe. Do you ever catch yourself through the day feeling so stressed out and having so much anxiety, and you just realize like you're not even for sure that you're really breathing? I know that happens to all of us, especially us women. And so this is your reminder right now to just be still and take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's like a yoga breath that I learned. So anyway, enough with all that. I'm going to take this now that it's chalk painted and just hot glue it to the base of this sign. I didn't paint around the top or even the inside part of this because I am going to use these little roses, and I wanted the roses to kind of offset. And these are wooden roses. They come in a 4-pack at Dollar Tree, but I wanted them to kind of offset the interior part, almost like the breathe sign had a shadow to it. And then I'm just hot gluing these to the base of this. So anyway, what are some, here's the secret question for today. While I'm working on this, I'm going to ask you guys, what are some of the ways that you all like to slow down? Drop it in the comment section down below. I need to start back on some of my giveaways. I haven't done one in a while. But I would love to hear how you are able to find that calm center in your space. Like maybe when you're having a crazy day, you've overscheduled yourself, you have stressful things going on, you're trying to deal with something that maybe is upsetting you. How do you find your calm center? I know for me recently, I've really been working out a lot, and that has really been helping me. But I would love to hear from you. Do you enjoy cooking, crafting? Of course, I love to craft. That really helps me find my calm center, and it helps me just feel like I'm doing something good by giving back with my crafting. So another funny thing I have to share with you guys is here. Okay, so my dog Benji Bear, if you guys are new here, I have a puppy dog, Benji Bear. This is his best friend. The black dog is baby Theo. He is a mini Aussie Australian Shepherd. So he is my son's dog, and it's my son and his girlfriend. So his name is Baby Theo, and then we have Benji Bear. And they are best friends, you guys. They are so, so funny. And there was a time when they first got Baby Theo that Benji Bear was bigger than Baby Theo. But of course, as you guys can see now, Baby Theo is like 3 times as big as Benji Bear, but they're really funny. So Baby Theo is what I would officially call, I guess, my grand dog. And then Benji Bear right here is my puppy dog. So I know there's some Benji Bear fans out there. Here is his best bud, his best friend. You guys can hear him right now, Baby Theo. So anyway, I love y'all so much. I hope you're having a gorgeous, blessed day. And until our next video, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. And thank you guys really for being here. All your comments like truly mean the world. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafted decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivias from Home, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. Listen, I truly believe that y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. And for everybody that comes back and loves on me, thank you so much. It is such a blessing and honor to have everybody here. You guys might hear some puppy dogs in the background. Hopefully they're not too loud, but my grand dog is here. I don't have grandkids yet, but I do have a grand dog, and he's playing with Benji Bear, so they're being super rowdy, and I'll try to get some clips of that. But listen, I hope you guys are enjoying your summer, and you're just relaxing and having a great time. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. Thank you guys for always being here for me, and I want to encourage you guys, no matter where you're at in your crafting and decorating journey and in your life journey in general. I had the most amazing lady send me or just post a really beautiful post about how she had gotten really ill, and she was recovering, and she started watching my videos and just really started getting into crafting and decorating. And so crafting and decorating in my little home, and I'm still in the same little home, has always been something that has rejuvenated my spirit. So if you guys are stuck right now, I just want to say this to you. Just get moving. Take maybe a closet, clean it out, donate stuff, organize it, and start with that one little space. Maybe it's just a drawer, or just maybe start with a small little wreath, something easy that you guys can accomplish and manage, and get moving. I know I've gone through, some stuff in the last couple of years. I think we all have. And what I did was I got moving with my puppy dog, and even a lot of you all have commented on how I look a little bit more in shape, which it's a good thing, right? But I got moving with my puppy dog and went for tons and tons of walks, and that really helped with my stress levels. So I want to encourage you guys to keep up that good work. Give yourself grace in your crafting and decorating. Nobody's perfect. You should see how many fails I have. You're not going to see that I'm on camera probably, but maybe I should do a compilation of all my fails. Trust me when I tell you, there are plenty. But thank you guys for encouraging me and uplifting me. And listen, if you're on this video, you guys are on a social media platform, welcome. You guys can leave kind comments down below on my page, or maybe you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram and you see somebody that's posted a picture of their kiddo or their grandkid. Give that post a like, give it a heart, put out some positive energy, because I guarantee you positive energy will come back to you. So I love y'all. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. Until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.